In the heart of one of the world's oldest civilizations, a revolution was taking place not on the battlefield, but on the tracks. The history of Indian Railways is a story of innovation, ambition, and the people who dared to dream of a connected India, stretching across vast distances and diverse cultures. This is a tale that began in 1832 and continues to unfold, spanning centuries of engineering feats, technological breakthroughs, and relentless progress. It all began in 1832, when the idea of constructing a railway line was first proposed in Madras, then the hub of British colonial activity in the South. Though the project did not see immediate success, it planted the seed for what would become a transformative network. Though the Madras line remained incomplete, it was the vision of British engineers and colonial authorities that led to the first fully operational railway line in India. On April 16, 1853, the first passenger train rolled out between Bombay, now Mumbai, and Thane, marking a milestone in India's transport history. The train, consisting of 14 bogies, carried 400 passengers, pulled by 3 steam locomotives. It was a momentous occasion, one that would forever alter the course of India's development. The Great Indian Peninsula Railway, led by Adrian B. Smith and Lord Dalhousie, was instrumental in making this dream a reality. The primary aim was to facilitate the transportation of goods and people, stimulating trade and commerce, and supporting the growing British colonial economy. This journey began at Bori Bunder, the first railway station in India, which would later evolve into the iconic Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Just a year later, in December 1854, the second train service in India began, running from Bombay to Kalyan. This was followed by another critical route from Madras to Arcot, which began on April 1, 1856. During these early years, railway development was crucial for the British Empire, as it allowed them to efficiently move resources and troops across the subcontinent. One such early achievement was the Dallas-Wareham Railway Line, built by Arthur Cotton in 1845, intended to carry stone for the construction of a dam over the Godavari River. As the 20th century dawned, Indian railways entered a new era. In 1925, the first electric locomotive, known as EL1, was introduced by the Great Indian Peninsula Railway. It ran between Bombay and Kurla, ushering in a new era of efficiency and sustainability. This innovation was championed by Sir George Clark, the first chairman of GIPR, and John Brunner, a visionary engineer whose contributions to electric power changed the landscape of Indian railways forever. In 1930, the first diesel locomotive, WDM-1, was introduced to India. Built by the Electromotive Corporation of the United States, it ran between Bombay and Pune, marking the beginning of diesel-powered trains on Indian tracks. Post-independence, India took significant strides toward self-sufficiency. In 1950, the Chittaranjan Locomotive Works in West Bengal was established. It was inaugurated by none other than Dr. Rajendra Prasad, India's first president. CLW would go on to produce electric locomotives, signaling the beginning of India's self-reliance in railway manufacturing. In 1986, the rail coach factory was set up in Kapurthala, Punjab, specializing in the manufacturing of railway coaches and bogies. This marked another leap towards strengthening India's railway infrastructure. In 1994, the introduction of the Diesel-Electric Multiple Unit, DEMU, was another key milestone. This sustainable innovation featured 6 trailer coaches equipped with solar panels, generating power for onboard electrical appliances. The first route was between Delhi and Farrukhnagar, Haryana, and it heralded a new era of energy-efficient trains. These solar-powered trains, generating a total of 1,600 horsepower, helped reduce CO2 emissions by 9 tons per coach annually, a step forward in Indian Railways' commitment to sustainability. In 2015, Indian Railways introduced its first CNG-powered locomotive, running between Rohtak and Rewari. It was an innovative attempt to reduce emissions. In 2016, the Vande Express, India's first semi-high-speed train, made its debut. Running at speeds of up to 160 kilometers per hour, it symbolized the beginning of a high-speed rail revolution in India. Just 3 years later, in February 2019, the Vande Bharat Express, also known as Train 18, took to the tracks, initially running between New Delhi, Kanpur, Allahabad, and Varanasi. This train, capable of reaching speeds up to 180 kilometers per hour, redefined the possibilities of domestic travel. Later, the Tejas Express was launched in 2019, capable of reaching speeds up to 200 kilometers per hour. Its first route ran between Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, Mumbai, and Karmali, Goa. And as we look to the future, the Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail corridor is set to open in 2028, promising speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour, making it India's fastest train route and a cornerstone in the development of high-speed rail networks across the country. The journey of Indian Railways has been as much about connecting people as it has been about building engineering marvels. The Borgat Railway Bridge, constructed in the 1850s, is one such marvel. Located in the Western Ghats, it connects the Mumbai and Pune railways, overcoming the treacherous terrain of the region. It played a crucial role in facilitating transport and was an engineering feat of its time. Fast forward to modern times, the Bogibeel Bridge stands as India's longest rail-cum-road bridge. Stretching 4.94 kilometers across the Brahmaputra River in Assam, it was constructed between 2002 and 2008. This bridge connects Dhemaji and Dibrugarh districts, marking a significant achievement in infrastructure development in the region. Today, India boasts some of the world's most iconic bridges. The Chenab Rail Bridge, spanning the Chenab River in Jammu and Kashmir, stands at 359 meters above the riverbed, making it the highest rail bridge in the world. Meanwhile, the Bogibeel Bridge in Assam, India's longest rail-cum-road bridge, stretches over 4.94 kilometers across the Brahmaputra River. Sustainability is now at the core of Indian Railways philosophy. In 2017, Guwahati Railway Station became the first in India to be completely powered by solar energy, with over 2,352 grid interactive solar panels installed. By October 2023, over 1,498 railway stations across India had embraced solar power, contributing to a total installed capacity of 211.49 megawatts. Major stations like New Delhi, Varanasi, and Howrah are now shining examples of India's green journey. From steam to solar, from humble beginnings to world-class technology, Indian Railways is not just a transport system, it's a lifeline that connects the nation. A network of dreams, ambitions, and innovations drives India forward, one track at a time. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the history of Indian Railways. From the first tracks laid to the innovations shaping the future, we've seen how the railways have been a vital part of India's progress. Stay tuned for our next adventure as we explore Tracks to Tomorrow, upcoming railway projects shaping India's future. Witness the cutting-edge projects that will revolutionize travel and infrastructure in India. Subscribe, like, and stay connected as we continue to bring you the stories of India's remarkable evolution.